Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got the public betting guide for MLB and college football today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Guardians and Blue Jays. 82% of the bets are on the Blue Jays minus 1.5. 82% of the money on the under 8.5. And then 67% of the money on the Blue Jays money line. Braves and Giants. 86% of the bets are on the Braves minus 1.5. 80% of the bets are on the over 8.5. And then 96% of the money on the Braves money line. Dodgers and Red Sox. 57% of the bets are on the Dodgers minus 1.5. 60% of the money on the over 10. And then 69% of the money on the Dodgers money line. Yankees and Rays. 91% of the bets are on the Rays minus 1.5, 82% of the money on the over 7.5, and then 81% of the money on the Yankees money line. Nationals and Marlins. 96% of the bets are on the Marlins minus 1.5, 82% of the bets are on the under 8, and then 51% of the money on the Nationals money line. Royals and Mariners. 61% of the money on the Mariners minus 1.5, 95% of the money on the over 8.5, and then 84% of the money on the Royals money line. Astros and Tigers. 59% of the bets are on the Astros minus 1.5, 62% of the money on the over 8.5, and then 60% of the money on the Astros money line. Rockies and Orioles. 78% of the money on the Orioles minus 1.5, 73% of the money on the under 9, and then 65% of the money on the Rockies money line. Angels and Mets. 83% of the bets are on the Mets plus 1.5. 82% of the bets are on the under 9. And then 92% of the money on the Mets money line. The A's and White Sox. 93% of the bets are on the over 9.5. And then 70% of the money is on the Athletics money line. Padres and Brewers. 88% of the money on the under 8.5, and then 54% of the money on the Brewers money line. Cardinals and Phillies. 94% of the money on the Phillies. On the under 8.5, and then 73% of the money on the Phillies money line. Rangers and Twins. 96% of the money on the Twins plus 1.5. 86% of the bets are on the under 8. And then 99% of the money on the Rangers money line. Cubs and Pirates. 71% of the money on the Cubs minus 1.5. 72% of the bets are on the over 10. And then 59% of the money on the Cubs money line. Reds and Diamondbacks. 98% of the money on the over 9.5. And then 95% of the bets are on the Reds money line. And we'll go to college football here. We got Navy and Notre Dame. 61% of the money on Navy plus 20.5. 55% of the money on the under 49.5. And then 91% of the money on Notre Dame money line. UTEP and Jacksonville State. 61% of the money on UTEP minus 1.5. And then 87% of the money on the over 54.5. And then 78% of the money on UTEP money line. UMass and New Mexico State. 58% of the money on UMass plus 7, 62% of the money on the under 44.5, and then 90% of the money on UMass money line. Ohio and San Diego State. 75% of the money on Ohio plus 2.5, 56% of the money on the over 48, and then 55% of the money on Ohio money line. Hawaii and Vanderbilt. 64% of the money on Hawaii plus 18, 66% of the money on the over 56, and then 71% of the money on Vanderbilt money line. San Jose State and USC. 77% of the money on USC minus 31, 67% of the money on the over 66.5, and then 75% of the money on USC money line. And then FIU and La Tech. 88% of the money on La Tech minus 12.5, 56% of the money on the over 57.5, and then 57% of the money on La Tech money line. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.